If you want to get serious about getting a mortgage, you first need to start with understanding your personal finances. By that I mean figuring out where your money is going at the moment and where you want to be. Rather than budgeting ahead, why don't you look at your past expenses to see where your money has gone? I'm going to show you a DIY tool that I use on Excel, and I've been using this for the last 8 years. This has helped me get ready for a home renovation, basically get my act together when it came to getting serious about my future. I was one of those people that could not say no to anything. If there was a holiday coming up with friends, I was there. I had a credit card that was always in the red, and one of the best benefits that helped me was I was able to clear a loan early and get out of a PCP plan I had in my car. This spreadsheet is available via the link in my bio for the price of a coffee. I've set it up so that you have all your income at the top, then all of your expenses, and then at the end you have what is left over at the end of the month. For expenses, I obviously start with the non-negotiables, my direct debits that must be paid every month. This includes any mortgage, loan repayments, your Wi-Fi, electricity, your pension, health insurance. They all go into this category. Then I have a category for my car, any medical expenses, food, groceries, and then shopping. I sometimes split this out depending. I might make a category coming up to Christmas just for Christmas shopping. Then I have recreation, so this is going to include any weddings, hair, beauty, spa days, birthdays, and generally just going out for dinner and stuff. And my final categories are holidays and exercise. Exercise is non-existent at the moment, but I will get back to that eventually. Holidays then, our last holiday, Lanzarote. This is just really useful to know what we spent on this holiday, because just to budget for next year, the next holiday we go on. So the way I use this spreadsheet is I would always have this open on my laptop, and then on my phone I would open my AIB online banking app. I put in the month-end balance, or let's just say you do this weekly, you can put in the end of week balance, depending on what period you're doing, but I do it once a month minimum. So I put the month-end balance in here, and then I start giving every cent that I spend a category. So at the start of the month, you might have all of your loan repayments that come out first, so you'll just populate all of these boxes. I know it looks a bit crazy when I have all these X's in here, but obviously I can't show personal information. Then for my Revolut vaults, I would have a once a month transfer into my Revolut account, which might be, let's say, €100, and then that goes into all these subcategories then on my Revolut vaults. I would never use Revolut vaults for my main bank account. Once you start populating all of the boxes with every category that you need to use, you will start to see trends. So for example, your food shopping here, you will just see how much you're spending each month on your shopping for food. And in general shopping, I used to have a category in here for pennies, which kind of just scared me at one stage, so I stopped doing it. When you used to see how much you used to spend in pennies each month, and that was scary. By seeing the trends of each month, it really helps you keep track of things. Wi-Fi is a really good example of one there that goes up every single year, and if you don't ring ahead and negotiate with them, it's just going to jump up. So I noticed in the last month or two that did jump up. So things like that just make you more cautious and on the ball, I guess, of keeping track. And all that takes there is a phone call to them to try and negotiate and bring that cost down again. The whole idea of this is just so you can see on paper where your money is going every month. And I am telling you, it will give you some shock when you realise how much you spent on certain things. And that is sometimes the wake-up call that you need. This is the way I have shaped my template. So when you get the download, it's going to look something like this. And I have more categories than you will probably ever need, but you can delete columns and delete rows as you need. I have an example column put in here as well if you need it, and that's based on the information given in my instructions page. You'll have an instructions page here as well that will help you get started. So you will see all your direct debits, and obviously you can add in as many as you want based on your spending, of course. Household, car, health, shopping, holidays, exercise, pets, self-care, you have all your categories there. When I first started doing my spreadsheet back in 2016, I actually printed off my bank statements for the last 6 months and started from scratch. And when I got to see all of the trends of my spending each month, it was the best thing I ever did. Of course, you don't need to go that far back. It is completely up to yourself. So we're in 2024 now. You are totally fine if you just want to start with June and continue from there. From a lot of the DMs I've been getting so far, like, you find this spreadsheet very helpful, and to some people that might seem like a lot of work, but like anything, it is a habit. Once you get into the swing of it, you will do it with your eyes closed. If you have any questions at all about it, feel free to pop them in the comments below or send me a DM as well.